everyone, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and we are at the 2022 SEMA Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. I tell you what, there's so many amazing things to see here at SEMA, but we are currently in the Dodge booth and they have come to play this year. They have brought so many things. Check out our other videos here in the Dodge booth because we showed the 6 last call models of the Challenger and the Charger that are here. There's 7 last call models, but they've got 6 of them here. We've looked at those, but right now we've got something extra special behind us. This is a concept, right? Let me see if I can do this. This is the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT EV concept with the Banshee Level 2. Okay, it's a mouthful, but I tell you what, there's a lot happening here that is really cool that they're showing off here. So you heard it right, EV. So I talk about those last call models from the Charger and the Challenger. That means those cars are on their way out. So what's next? They are talking about what is next and kind of showing it off here a little bit with this concept car. So look at the styling. The styling is familiar, right? You kind of have this nice, big, wide body. It has that menacing stance to it. But what's going on here? So being an EV is going to have a full EV muscle car. What kind of traits does it need to have? Well, I tell you what, they have talked about a little bit of what they're working with this vehicle. So let's start, first of all, with exhaust sound. They have what they're calling a fratsonic exhaust system. This is not just synthetic sound. This actually is an exhaust system that is amplifying the real sound that's coming from the electric powertrain. And they have gone so far as to let us sample the sounds, different sounds that they're looking at and judge them. These different sounds that might be coming from this vehicle or their electric vehicle line once they start making them. They're playing with all these noises. What kind of noises do sound muscle car like? What noises do people like? And again, these are real sounds coming off the electric powertrain that they're toying with and amplifying that noise in a different way. I tell you what, it sounds pretty cool. We got to be part of this analysis earlier. We got in a room, put some headphones on, and we listened to all these different fratsonic exhaust system sounds that we got to sample and then kind of vote for the ones that we liked the best. That was a very unique experience. Other things they're talking about with this vehicle are, okay, it's the Banshee Level 2. So what that means is they're gonna have these different levels of power. So starting down around 450 horsepower, 455, I believe, you're gonna have different volts you go up. So the Banshee Level 2, 800 volt system. So you're talking about well over 800 horsepower. So now remember, you have the Red Eye, the Hellcat stuff that's out right now with over 800 horsepower. So think about that kind of power and even more. They're also talking about different keys that you may have access to. They call them crystal. And this is going to be for upgrading or kind of tuning the vehicle in a personal way that you want. They know that even with switching to an EV format that people are going to want to customize what they have. They're going to want to tune what they have. They're going to want to push limits with it. And so they're already thinking about that with this EV platform. But I tell you what, just looking at the concept, Dodge, you can count on Dodge for certain things, and one is you can count on an awesome logo. The logo on that side of that thing is intense, and also you can count on them to keep that true classic muscle car shape and give it that muscle car vibe, right? It's really big, really large and in charge. That's what they're giving you. But I tell you what, being an EV, you're now looking at power to all 4 wheels, so that's going to be kind of different than your traditional muscle car setup with big power. But this is very unique to sit here and look out. You see it out of the corner of your eye and like, oh yeah, Challenger, but then you kind of do a double take and you notice how they've messed with the lines, especially look at that rake on the back windshield right there as it spins around. It comes back a little further, gives some passenger room for those back seats. It's definitely unique what they're doing here to show off this design language that they're going for. People are really liking it. People here at the show are swarming around this vehicle. So I tell you what, it's going to be very interesting to see what Dodge does with this next generation of muscle cars. And if this has anything to say for it, I think they're going to be all right. So I had to show you guys this vehicle. It's very cool. I was so excited to see it here at the SEMA Show. But again, we have filmed a lot here at the SEMA Show. We have filmed a lot more here in the Dodge booth with these other last call models. You've got to check those out, so please look at those. But you found us on youtube.com/driveitout. I am on Instagram at naturallyaspiratedadam. We are on Instagram at driveitout. You can find us at driveitout.com. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.